cut the music. Cut the music. We'll cut the music real quick here. We're going to go boom, baby. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's get ready to rock. And we are live.
Yellow.
Now we're gonna open up a couple of videos here. I don't know if anyone's seen them yet, but we're gonna go into the channel and bring you them live. Let's see if we can find them here. Not symbols. Talking about tokens. I don't know if I showed you this one or not.
Stop dreaming of millions. Start making them with the SHIB Worldwide 50/50th Raffle. Hey, crypto enthusiasts. Imagine a world where every SHIB holder has a shot at becoming a millionaire. The SHIB Worldwide 50/50th Raffle is here, and it's buzzing across the crypto community. Here's the deal. Buy a ticket, reduce SHIB's circulating supply, and get a chance to win big. Half the proceeds go to lucky winners, and the other half supports the SHIB ecosystem, so everyone benefits. But remember, with great hype comes great responsibility. Always double-check details from official sources and stay vigilant against scams. So, what are you waiting for? Join the SHIB Worldwide 50/50th Raffle today, and let your SHIB dreams take flight. Subscribe for more crypto insights, and stay tuned for updates. Happy hodling. Hey there, financial enthusiasts. Today, I'm diving into something that could seriously boost your profits, the SHIB Worldwide 50/50th Raffle. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can a raffle do that? Let me break it down for you. Imagine every retailer from your local fast food chain to high-end jewelry stores adopting this strategy. Here's how it works. Businesses buy a substantial amount of SHIB tokens. Then, for every item sold, they write off a small percentage, say $1. Half of this amount goes towards reducing the SHIB circulating supply. What's the benefit for businesses? Well, most of this cost is covered by government incentive programs designed to reduce inflation. Essentially, it's a win-win. By reducing the circulating supply of SHIB, the value of the remaining tokens can increase, and increased token value means higher profits for those holding SHIB. But that's not all. This strategy also promotes real-world financial literacy. As more businesses adopt this model, it creates a domino effect, benefiting everyone involved. It's like turning everyday transactions into a small investment for the future. So whether you're a business owner or simply a SHIB enthusiast, this raffle model offers a unique opportunity to boost profits and contribute to financial stability. Start exploring the SHIB Worldwide 50/50th Raffle today and watch your financial prospects soar. All right, that's all for now. Stay savvy, and I'll catch you in the next video.
All right.
Hey there, financial enthusiasts.
All right. So that was the two videos that I gave you this morning. We'll just change the analytics. Okay. So we'll just change the analytics for you. There you go, guys. I don't know if you can hear me, but if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. And big shout out to Prince, big shout out to Wenna, big shout out to Rowena, big shout out to Jason. I don't know if he's going to come, but we're a little late hosting this, as this week is kind of bizarre, to say the least. I'm working, so I'm working days this duration, so you have to bear with me. And we're doing a little bit of shopping after work to get everything up to speed before the kickoff for the new year. And we'll be doing the raffle is held over for the next 24 hours because we didn't sell 21,000 tickets, unfortunately, but that's the way it goes. We only have about we had 22 people watching us yesterday. So keep in mind that we need like hundreds of thousands before we can sell tickets or before people catch on to what the tickets are supposed to mean for everybody. So please keep that in mind. I'm trying to see if we can turn that off, that beeping sound, so it doesn't bother anybody. Okay, so SHIB, we did burn. Okay, so we'll take you right into the burns. We'll show you the burns. Darn it. So thinking of the burns, the reductions. Every time we reduce SHIB circling supply, it adds value to every single person in SHIB. So have to keep that in mind, okay? So in 24 hours, we burned 22,988,000 SHIB. And then just 5 hours ago was 500,229 SHIB were sent to the dead-end wallets. Okay, so when we burn, it adds value to the entire SHIB community. Now, if you break it down, it doesn't add up to much, but it's still money back in your pocket. So you're being paid to stay. Now, every organization on the planet, I talked about this with the video that you just saw, how they're going to do it. They're not going to do it with their money. They're going to do it with the government money that they get for incentivizing how they're going to reduce SHIB circulating supply, either through donation, if they donate enough, because you have to donate more than 20% or 10% of their profits in order for them to maximize their amount that they can donate. It's just their way of being able to donate that much currency. That's the gist of it. What else is there? What else is there? So, yeah. So if you're thinking that, oh, the corporations are going to do it based on the goodness of their heart, no. It doesn't work that way. It works on a reduction. So they get a tax incentive to reduce the circulating supply. Every single organization, think about it. If they started doing this, that would mean that SHIB would be climbing in value all the time. Like every single day, there would be probably close to 100 million to 200 million SHIB being reduced every single day. If only a few select were doing it. Even Amazon, with the links on Amazon, would be over 100 million every single day if everybody was buying from the links that were on the website. But again, everything depends on how many people know about it, how much information that they can get their hands on. And by the looks of it, with the amount of people coming onto the website, isn't substantial enough. Everybody that takes part in a raffle, like 300,000 to 400,000, and then I expect that to go to millions and then eventually billions of people going on the raffle draw because it's faster, it's quicker. You're bringing people in, you're reducing the supply. You're bringing people in, you're reducing the supply. It doesn't take a genius to figure this out. Once enough people catch on to it, everybody's going to take part in it. Just because it's FOMO. Okay, we're reducing the supply, we're bringing people in. We're reducing the supply, we're bringing people in. So it's just, it's one of those things that just keeps snowballing out of control, right? Now, that being said, how much money are they going to spend? I wouldn't say, here's the thing. Every family, every organization is different. So I'm thinking about maybe one family once a month or twice a month that they're going to spend maybe $20 into the raffle. And that's in hopes that they're going to win the raffle. Now, their shot at winning the raffle is better than their odds at winning a lottery. Absolutely. Because it's 1 in blah, 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 right? 1 in 2 million. Whereas if you look at a raffle, it's 1 in 30 million people or 40 million people or 50 million people, 1 in 50 million that you're going to win. But the thing is, when you win big. Here, you win SHIB. And you're reducing the circulating supply, which means it's beneficial to you because you win. And then those that didn't win, they still win. They just don't win on it, right? So, but they still have a chance of winning. And your chances of winning are greater than those that are participating in a raffle. Now, when this comes about, everybody wins in it, but we also reducing the circulating supply at the same time. So it's a win-win situation. That's why we say it pays. This is the only raffle that pays you to play. Let's go into how many people are buying SHIB. Okay, so we'll go into and we'll share this link. We always do this, guys. Every night we do this. We always prove what we say. We always back up our words, right? We always back up what we say. We say what? More people coming into SHIB. Okay, absolutely correct. And the amount of people coming into SHIB is very slow right now. As it picks up, more and more people will accept the fact that they can make even more money by reducing the circulating supply. No, by driving in more people. We want to see more people come into SHIB, because people coming into SHIB, then you got people leaving SHIB. You have way more people coming in than leaving. That means the price is eventually going to go. It's going to increase, right? The price of SHIB will increase as time goes on. 1.4 million 800,000. No, sorry. 1,480,000 SHIBs. Okay. And that 619, that fluctuates. I'm expecting us to hit 1.5 million middle of January. And then it's going to just explode. I'm expecting us to hit 2020, either 20 million or 200 million by the end of 2025. And there's reasons for that. There's massive reasons for that to happen. So, and then we want to say TGIF, right? Thank God it's Friday to everybody. It's an awesome event that we can bring everybody in and have a great time and share our stories and our successes or our frustrations. Either way, right? We want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and enjoy your weekend, guys. Don't drink too much, don't party too much, and for all the Filipinos out there, don't karaoke too much, because I know when I was out there in the Philippines, I had a sore throat after 3 or 4 nights, because everybody wants you to sing, even though they can't understand. They understand you, but they don't. They try not to make fun of you. Well, me, because I sound horrible and I'm funny that way. But that's awesome. Not a very good singer. No, it's not that. I just can't sing in tune. I'm not a bad singer. I just don't sing in tune. It makes sense. Anyway, it's worth a laugh. Mega love shout to our host. Yeah, no, thanks, babes. Thanks, Prince, for coming. Love it. That marketing director can make it. Yeah, our trustee. Later on, I'm gonna see if we can get Gabriel to come on and do a live event. I'll get Prince and I'll invite them to come in, and we'll do a segment, and hopefully we can do a run through on just how a raffle would work, so that everybody can see it. And you got time to come by and check out the simulation, right, of the raffle. Tomorrow night will be an early night, I think, if I can get here earlier. It'll be short and sweet for tomorrow. The whole purpose of this is to introduce the raffle, right? So, and then tomorrow, I'm pretty sure I'll have a couple of videos that I'll share with you, just like I did tonight, with those events on there. They don't allow me to do very much as far as free is concerned for the AI platforms. I think they're nice, they're great, but they don't share everything. And some of them, are the wording on it's a little different than what I'm used to. But all in all, it gives you the gist of how it breaks down. So, like, the business part of it is the exact same way as if it were the banks to do it, except what they're going to do it is they're going to do it in loan provisions. So mortgages, mortgage backs, corporate loans. It's the exact same idea, right? And then eventually we'll get into how the national banks will do it. And all of them are going to reduce SHIB circulating supply. Now, the national banks will do it on a greater level. The corporations will do it on a greater level than personal loans, of course. The personal loans part of it is the easiest concept, but the banks are going to be very deterrent by it. But they're the ones that are going to adopt it faster than everybody else. because they're able to buy SHIB on a massive scale and hold majority of the cryptocurrencies in SHIB. So SHIB will be their direction into the cryptocurrencies that they were going to use. And because SHIB has no governance, SHIB is actually the base value. So every single chip, every single coin, every single digital currency or financial currency. Don't like to say currency because they're all financial institutions except for SHIB and BTC. They're not financial institutions. They're on their own. They have their own significance. Bitcoin is always going to be top dog as far as liquidity goes because it's so expensive. SHIB will eventually catch it. Absolutely. SHIB will surpass Bitcoin at some stage. It won't be right away unless there's a massive amount of people that come in. And I mean massive, like 1 billion to 2 billion people that buy into SHIB. Then it changes everything, right? There's where you can see the value. Right there. Yeah. That's where you can see the value. 1,480,619 wallet holders. Okay, we'll talk about the 100 wallet holders. We'll get right into that. Top 100 wallet holders. You'll watch this because I was looking at this today. I don't know if it's going to be on here. And no, it is not. So it shows you the 32 million SHIB reduction. Okay, so that was yesterday. And then we have 22 million today. So it's lagging, right? And then we have 900 million taken out and 39. That was almost 4 trillion taken out. But you go down here, look at it, 90. Look at that. Binance just moved it from one wallet to another wallet. That's all they did. Okay. So you got to be careful of that because that's trying to manipulate you thinking that it's selling off, but it's not. Then you have Robinhood buying another 157. No, they're moving 157 million because all you got to do is do some math on it. And OKX has gone down, even though they've moved 118 billion, sorry. 935,239,859 from OKX. They were 11, guys. They were 11 trillion. So they're not. And OKX, if they're smart, which they are, they're going to catch on to it. They're going to add at least 11 trillion to their valuation because they know that there's a race to be top dog. No, there's a race to make sure that you're solidified enough, that you have enough SHIB, that you're able to reduce a certain reduce the circulating supply based on the amount of inflows that you have coming in and out of your exchange. So they're able to lower the fees to compete with Binance and Crypto.com and Robinhood. They want to compete with those, right? So the whole idea is to compete. Binance wants to compete. That's why they hold so much SHIB, because they're starting to realize that holding SHIB and reducing it at the same time actually increases the value of it, increases their profit, earnings, and growth. So every time they reduce it, it's increasing their value. So it's in their best interest to do it. So that's what I'm saying to you. Like that's why every organization is going to want to eventually come into this, is because they're going to understand what it means. What that means to us is that the price is going to drastically change in your favor, as long as you understand the political ends of it. The exchanges for crypto should have been doing this from the get-go. As soon as Vladimir Putin burned 410 trillion, they should have caught on right away, saying, wait a second, he did it as a tax write-off. How come we can't do that? Exactly. How come you can't do that? You can do that. The only thing is you have to be careful with how you write that off, right? Yeah, it's the same thing when if you have an inventory, and that inventory, for whatever reason, there's a flood. The easiest thing you can do is a hurricane, right? A hurricane hit the town, wiped out all those products. All that product is waste. Okay, you can't sell it. So what you do is you go to talk to the government. The government gives you a tax incentive on the products that you lost. So you get to write all that off as retail loss, including the storefront. Okay, so that is a massive write down for you on your taxes. The exact same thing happens with SHIB. Okay, they're able to write that off as a loss on a provisions, right? So again, when you talk to the AI and it didn't understand, it's because they're looking at it as a property, right? Like when a hurricane hits you, it's property. It's you lost from the time that you bought it to the time you can sell it, and of course it's gone. So the insurance has to cover the property valuation of it. So whatever that value of that property is to rebuild what it was once there, it costs X amount of dollars. But all the material that's in there is also covered by insurance. Well, it's supposed to be covered by insurance, but majority of the insurance won't cover it because you only have, usually when you have a business, all it covers is what you have from the structure point of view, not from the contents. They usually don't cover the contents unless you pay extra, which most companies don't. Because if it's a loss from a flood, the government gives you subsidy for that. They give you a tax incentive to write that off. The exact same thing happens with SHIB. Gives you a tax incentive to write it off. Look at Bitflyer, 30 billion. They're stepping up their game. Before they're not stepping up their game. Sorry, because this is no. If they were stepping up their game, what it would be is a flat fee, like 500, 50 billion, 100 billion. It'd be flat, right? It'd be 0 zeros or 99999. If it's people selling it on their exchange, this is what you get. This is how you know that it's actually people on the exchange that's buying and selling it. Okay, 88 billion, 38 billion. We had 46 sell off, 46 billion and 17 billion. But you have more buy-ins than you do reducing. 13 billion, 186 billion buy-in, 157 billion buy-in. And again, when you see flat numbers like 900 or 89,99999, that is them moving money around. That's all that is. So unless it's the exact same amount that's coming off as going on, that's usually an indication. And these can also move into a DeFi wallet. So if they come off of here and go into a DeFi wallet, you won't see it. So keep that in mind too. Once it gets moved from the exchange, it comes off. It comes off of here. It doesn't go on here. So this isn't 2 billion. Is that right? 2 billion. A number 98. Interesting. We still have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. And then use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5,400, right? No, 9, sorry. 9 of them. So that's 5,400 for 5.4 trillion SHIB in there. And we still have India. Okay, so all India is all these 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 30 trillion, right? 30 trillion. Yeah, that's India. They were given 40 trillion, and there's 35 trillion, roughly 35 trillion that's held by India. So, and they still hold it, which is a funny story. You guys want to hear this? India was given it back in 2021, and it was at 6 zeros. 6 zeros, I believe, was at 6 zeros. Now it's at 4 zeros. So they've more than tripled their value. More than triple their value in SHIB. So like not more than triple, it's more than 20 times. 20x their value, sorry. Whoopsie. 20x their value. So, and when it went to its all-time high, they were at almost 30x, right? So yeah. So we get back to going to 3 zeros. They're going to be sitting pretty because it's going to be at their top value. And here's the other thing that's a kicker. You cannot trade in India SHIB, which is hilarious. by the way, because considering that they were given that supply and the country, the national banks are holding on to that 35 trillion SHIB, which I think is kind of funny, but that's just me. And that's a huge ordeal. Now, I don't know exactly what happened with India because remember when they came back and they said that there was, what did they say? They came back and they said that somebody had stolen 5 trillion SHIB. Well, you can try and steal 5 trillion SHIB from some platform, but it's like extremely easy to track because it's 5 trillion and it was 5 trillion even. So you'd have to divide it up instantly and move it to different wallets all over the place. But because it's 5 trillion, it's so easy to trace because you can see where it gets split and you can see all the wallets that take place in it. Like, that's the thing about crypto. The transparency on it is insane. It's just like us when we do the burns. Everybody's going to be able to track who we gave the money to, where we gave it to, which wallet takes it, which wallet turned it into fiat currency. Like, everybody's going to be able to trace that. You can't deny it. That's the thing, right? So that's the transparency of cryptocurrency. So that's a good thing. It's also a bad thing because no secrecy, right? That's, like, the only thing that's secret is that we don't know who you are. You're anonymous. So, but I mean, you're able to follow the currency. It's not like you can't follow the currency. Here's the currency. This is where it went. And then it's easy to get back, right? So if there's some malware or malicious attack on you and you have a certain amount, it's easy if it's straight, like if it's 200 million or 100 million or 50 million or 60 million SHIB that you own, it's easy to track that. So just keep that in mind. Not saying that anyone's going to do that, but we'll get back to here where we talk about the price of SHIB. I was going to do the count, and I was going to do that last. Okay, guys. So we are at 4021736 currently. We are ridiculously undervalued. Ridiculously. If you look at the ROI on it, it's insane. I got to change the numbers again too on the website. So should we do the count? And for disclosure, if you're coming on in Gary Networks, you want me to cover Gary Networks, I'll show everybody Gary Networks. For disclosure, it is 013, so it's 1 cent 343. So it's at 1 cent. So you can buy a lot of Gary Networks. He's saying that you can stake it to get around 10%, or is it 5%? I think he said 5%. So you can buy a lot for 1 cent of Gary Networks and take advantage of the staking capabilities. Now, I don't recommend it only because Gary Networks is and this goes for every currency that's out there. Everybody talks a big game. They think that their currency is the best. Of course, it's the best, right? Because it's their currency. But the truth of the matter is, it's governed. If they want to get solidified, they're going to have to buy SHIB. And eventually, every single one of them is going to have to do that if you want to get solidified. If you don't want to get solidified and you want to play it by ear, then you roll the dice, and it's a gamble. Because if they make good decisions, they get rewarded. If they make bad decisions, depending how bad those decisions are, majority of when they make a bad decision is a really bad decision. They buy something, they can't get themselves out of it. What do? Reverse stock split. You have to do a reverse crypto split or mint more. Those are your options. They can't do warrants. They can't do rights. They can't fulfill those obligations because they just don't have the registration codes to follow suit with those, because you'd have to get a registered certified account with a stock exchange in order to provide those. And then they would have to do what they don't want to do is explain to the investors everything they're doing, and then those investors would have rights to vote on the obligations of those currencies. So that's something that they don't want to do, and that's a fact. Okay, so I can't see it going through. I'm just trying to look up the count. The count is whatever the value is, and it shows you the whole market range of everything that's going on right now in the marketplace. And I don't see that I have it. That's that one. No, I'll have to open it up, guys. Okay. Give me a second. We'll open it up. Do coin market cap. I think we did it before. Okay, so I'll share this link. Coin market cap. We'll do the count. The count is 94,371 for BTC or Bitcoin. Okay, Ethereum 3,332.67 or 93 now. Okay, XRP $2.15. BNB $695.91. Solana at 184.81. Doge is at 31.37. Cardano ADA is number 9. Remember when it was like 18, right? 87.19. Tron 26.09. Avalanche AVAX 36.58. TON $5.73. Chainlink LINK 21.36. Now Chainlink and SHIB ecosystem just signed the contract together, so they're supposed to work together. Now, if Chainlink is smart, Chainlink will buy SHIB. They won't try and work with the ecosystem development team. They'll just go out and buy SHIB straight out. Okay, and if they go on their layer 2 blockchain, that would be in their best interest, because then they're part of the exchange. They would buy 20 trillion SHIB. Now, they need to do that as soon as possible. And I don't know how they would get the funds to do it, but they'd have to raise enough money to do it so that they could be competitive with Robinhood, Coin, Crypto.com, and Binance. OKX is another one that's going to be able to start taking advantage of that, because they have enough SHIB that they can start selling it and buying it from their exchange, so the fees stay low. That's the whole purpose of that. SUI $4.06. BGB $8.34. XLM, which is supposed to be on the watch list, $34.96. DOT is up $6.88, 0.23%. Down on the week though, 6.17. We're sitting at $7.30, and then it went to $8 and something. Now it's pulled back to $6.88, undervalued. In my opinion, HBAR, the only reason why they're undervalued is because they're still giving 11% back on their yield. So, one to watch. They got a new game coming out, and their blockchain is supposed to be remarkable. HBAR, basically 28 cents. Hype, 26.88. Number 20 is Hype. HYPE, 26.88. Bitcoin Cash, BCH, 442.09 right now. Leo, $9.27. Uniswap, 13.20. Pepe, 40179. Litecoin, LTC, 99.90. Near, $5.13. And then number 29, internet computing, it moved up one. $10.19. Before it was at $12 to $13, and it was sitting at number 14 on the top 20 coins. AAVE $323.94, and Optos APT, $8.72. And Polygon, 47.9. 47 cents, 48 cents roughly. Okay, SHIB, our number one, our beast is sitting at 402167 according to that. And according to BTCC is at 21,675. All right. It's awesome. Well, I love this. This is awesome. It's so affordable. Everybody can afford it. It's only $22 to buy 1 million SHIB in USD currency. So that's awesome. That's still undervalued. What do you mean everything from the SHIB? So everything on the channel. This isn't financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. I can't be your independent advisor either. The reason why is we have to sign a form, and then I'd have to be show you the brokerage. Okay, not going to happen with the SHIB at these levels. It's not going to happen, guys. Analysts that cover SHIB is strictly from the ecosystem development team, and they're not experts either, because if you listen to half of them, they don't know what they're talking about. The only way SHIB moves is if we have more wallet holders, which that's exactly what we want. We want more wallet holders. The more wallet holders, the more value is given to the people, back to the people. So we want more and more people to come into SHIB, absolutely. Reducing the circulating supply is a foregone conclusion, as more and more organizations will do it for you. The raffle is supposed to do it both ways, extremely faster, if it catches on, which it hasn't, and I'm not sure why, but the message is not getting out there, and it should get out there to everybody as we grow and learn together. But if we're only getting 30 to 50 new people coming in and looking at us, it's not going to change much. We need hundreds of thousands of people coming in. I've talked to my good buddy Prince, my trustee, and my marketing director. I talked to him about that too. If we don't get 300,000 new people coming in, or the same people coming in, we won't sell very many raffle tickets. We need that 300,000. Of course, we want more. 10 billion would be awesome. 100 billion would be awesome, right? 100 billion. 100 million would be awesome. To get that kind of views on the channel, that would be insane. And then we would sell tickets like mad dogs. And then I'd have to hire a whole bunch of people. I'd have to probably get an office besides the office I already have, or we would just be able to do it from all over the world, bringing people in, and then we'd do wire transfers. Me and Prince, we do wire transfers like crazy, paying people for their services. And if you're not any good at it, of course, we're not going to ask you to come back. But everybody should be able to do data entry, and everybody should be able to come online and say a few words in English. And if you can translate, that's even better, because that means that we can talk to more people worldwide without going through translations. I mean, we can still do translations through Google. So that's a positive thing too. It just takes a little longer to talk, that's all. So then these sessions would take a little longer, depending on which part of the country or which part of the world you're from. Anyway, I'm Will, your host. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we're going to rock yous all out. Peace, everybody. God bless each and every one of you. Have a great and wonderful evening. Live long and prosper, every single person. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great and wonderful evening, and we'll do this again tomorrow. I'm hoping to do this earlier than what we've done tonight. Only because we got a party to go to after. If we sell tickets, it's no big deal. If we sell tickets, we sell tickets. That means that we're laughing, and how long it takes is how long it takes. But priority goes towards the SHIB community. Absolutely. All right, guys. I'm Will, and I'll rock yous out. Cheers. Have a great and wonderful evening, everybody. How do you do? Drive it home. Okay, so the shirt is off of Shabling. Shabling.com. If you want a shirt, they also, with every purchase, they also reduce SHIB circulating supply. Unfortunately, they haven't sold too many shirts. Same problem. You got to sell a lot of shirts to host a burn, right? Same issue. So the more people that come onto the channel, the more we reduce SHIB circulating supply. 80% of everything we make off the channel goes towards the whole SHIB community as a burn. Same thing with the raffle. Everything that's used or utilized from the raffle goes towards the reduction of SHIB circulating supply. Again, everything going back into the community of SHIB. We do take a commission, of course, to host the event, advertise, make sure we have lights on, make sure that everybody gets their earnings the way that they're supposed to. Their winnings, not earnings, winnings. Everybody's earning when we reduce the circulating supply. Everybody earns as we reduce the circulating supply. So that's a massive bonus for every single person on the planet. That was what's supposed to be the driving factor into everybody getting into SHIB. And we recommend that you buy 2 wallets if you want to take part in the raffle. One is just used for the raffle draw. The other one is used for your holdings. So if you want, when you win, to go to your wallet holdings, then you let us know that you want it transferred, not from the wallet, but that you sent it. Okay? Because if that's the case, if we don't hear from you, we're going to send it right back to that wallet. That's just the way we do it as part of the SHIB 50/50 raffle. Yeah. So if that's the wallet address that you use to pay for the tickets, if you don't say anything, that's the wallet we're going to use to send it back to you. And then you come back and say to us, I don't want to send to that wallet. I want it sent to my other wallet. Well, you can't say that after we already sent it. You can't send you twice as much SHIB. It doesn't work that way. Nice try. Thank you, and have a great, wonderful evening, everybody. And God bless each and every one of you. Take good care. Cheers, and peace out.